Good morning, good day. Thank you for joining us today. I'm super excited. I'm joined by Jake Breton from IAMS and Grant Smith, VP of Sales from American Life. We've got some awesome products to talk to you about today with some huge bonuses and other great features. Before we get into that, we will have a few polls going on as we will be introducing why agents love working with us over here at IAMS. So we encourage your participation in those polls. Additionally, let's have lots of questions today. Grant loves questions, I love questions, and Jake does too. So any questions that come up during the presentation, go ahead and pop those into that questions poll. The first thing I want to highlight about working with us over here at IAMS is you no longer have to worry about those dial by name directories or leaving a voicemail and wondering, is my sales director out of town and I just haven't gotten that out of office, or he or she forgot to put their voicemail. So we're going to answer every single call that you make to 800-255-5055 with a live person. Hopefully they're going to be that person that can take care of your issue, but if not, they'll get you forwarded right over to whoever you're looking to talk to. So with that being said, I'm going to turn the floor over to Jake. He's going to introduce you to some fantastic programs that we have over here at IAMS. Then I'll take over for a couple additional slides, launch a poll or two, and then we're going to kick it over to Grant Smith. So the floor is yours, Jake.
Thank you for the introduction, Tim. Again, this is Jake over here at IAMS. I am on the annuity side, and I'm going to be starting us off today with our new producer builders. And for those of you who are new to us here at IAMS, these bonuses are available based on your production level in your first 180 days of contracting with us. We have great levels that you can qualify at, and as you can see inside each level are some great options for you. We've got incredible business building tools, personal perks for you, and even cash rewards available. If you would like to know where you stand towards your new producer builder, or if you would like to have a conversation about how to achieve that next level, please give us a call or just talk with your sales director. Another business builders program that we provide for our agents is our referred producer program. I see a couple advisors on with us today that have already taken advantage of this program. Our business on the wholesale side of the industry is similar to yours in the field in that one of the best leads we could ever obtain is a referral from one of our valued producers. This is why we want to make it your worthwhile to refer a producer to us. That being said, when you refer a producer to us and they get contracted, we're going to cut you a $50 thank you check. Now, where the real money comes in is as your referral rights business, you are going to receive an override on that business. Our ownership team, Charles, Steve, Curtis, and Chris, sign checks for thousands of dollars every quarter. With that being said, if you can think of anyone that could benefit from doing business with our team, please type their information into the questions box, or you can certainly email me or Tim with that information. Below that is our marketing reimbursement program, which is our most popular program that we offer here at IAMS. For every $100 grand in FIA premium, you're going to receive $100 in your marketing reimbursement account. And why this is so popular and lucrative for our advisors is that we do truly consider this to be your money. You are going to have that flexibility on what services, when, and who you use these funds with. It is your marketing reimbursement. We're not going to tell you what vendors you have to use. We are going to recommend vendors that we partner with and leverage reduced rates and preferred service. We also have our creative team to create a marketing strategy and provide in-house services for you. If you would like to know how much is in your marketing reimbursement account or have a conversation, how do you utilize it, again, you can give your sales director a call at our office, and we would love to speak with you about that. So our back office support, this is another way that we add value to your business. This is the core of IAMS and how Charles Hearing founded us years ago in 1986 to be exact. We want to help the independent advisor work smarter, not harder. So we are going to do that with great business building tools and resources. Of course, advanced case design assistance, life and annuity quotes is an area that we assist with. We're going to get you those illustrations that you request within 24 hours, and I'm going to be completely honest with you. In all reality, you're going to get it much quicker, usually within the hour. Submission to commission support is handled by our new business teams, and Mackenzie heads up is the annuity team, and Michelle is on the life side. They have fantastic teams who work tirelessly every single day to help you get commissioned quicker. We scrub your applications, submit them on your behalf, and do all of the administrative work, tracking, and get you updates on those cases as needed. We do this to ensure, again, that you do get commissioned as quickly as possible. This is a service that we provide to our valued producers, and how we help you grow your business by keeping you in front of clients, while our team handles the back office support for you. Our website, it's a great tool for producers to use, and another reason to work with us over here at IMES. Once you are contracted, you're going to have full access to everything you see on this slide and so much more at imesinc.com, which is our IMES portal. If you haven't registered for the website, it is very simple to do so. When we are done with this call, go ahead and create an account, and we'd love to see you on there. A lot of great resources are available to you, including illustration tools, online forms, product grids, and product news. Industry updates are also out there for you as well. Technology is where the industry is going, and Luma is our newest partnership to streamline the application process. Most of our carriers are now on the Luma Firelight eApp platform, so you can go to one site to submit all of your business. It is COVID friendly, and some carriers are going to eApp only for some of their product lines, and will also offer additional comp for utilizing the eApp platform. Make sure you ask your sales director before you submit a paper app, because you can certainly earn more doing the eApp with some products. We do have a full in-house creative team. We can help you help your practice, and a lot of items are turnkey and available out there for you. Many of our sales resources are white labeled so that you can simply impose your contact information and your business logos onto it. Speaking of your logos, Agency Solutions is our expertise for our team. If you haven't created a full customized brand for you and your agency, we can certainly help you out with that. This is going to assist you with name recognition, which grows your natural market organically. And lastly, digital marketing solutions are a very popular topic around IMES. We can help you with websites, social media marketing, email marketing, and so much more. The internet and social media sites are where the overwhelming majority of prospects go to for information. Making sure that you are accessible and represented in those marketing lanes is very beneficial to growing your practice. Reach out to myself, Tim, or one of our sales directors here at IMES. You can certainly give us a call when this webinar concludes to talk with them about how you can access IMES Creative, and we can get that ball rolling for you. IMES, we also offer a complimentary marketing analysis for agents looking to explore new sales ideas and programs. Whether you're new to the industry or a seasoned producer, this is a free assessment that we can help you boost your business with insights on your websites, digital presence, branding, and current marketing activities, as well as recommendations on trusted vendors for everything from lead generation to seminars and social content. So reach out to your sales director, Tim or I, and we can certainly get you started at any time. I'm going to bring the ball back over to Tim, and Tim's going to go over our IMES Wealth Management. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Jake. So we founded IMES Wealth Management over 6 years ago. What we've done is grow this division of IMES very organically. We've been able to help advisors become IARs and pass the Series 65 at a very successful rate. Once we have you registered, we're going to bring great value to you and your practice with competitive fee structures for both you and your clientele. They've got a great technology investment platform over there as well. This has been a major growth sector for our business, and assets under management could be a major growth sector for your business as well. Our Life and Annuity Academy, I'm super excited to have this slide. I'm actually going to launch a poll here. We do have open registration for our next Annuity and Life Insurance Academy. Now, this is going to be April 2nd through the 4th. We do cover all of your expenses, including travel to the event. When you're there, you're our guest, but where the real value comes in, so we're going to have around 20 presenters going over some fantastic strategies to help you hit and exceed those revenue goals. Now, those main buckets are going to be marketing programs that other agents have vetted huge success with. We understand what those ROI ranges are, and we wanted to pass the olive branch to other agents across the nation and help you be successful too in getting in front of new clients. Next, we've got product deep dives where we make sure you understand all of the functionality out there on those products, as this is an ever-changing environment. And then lastly, and most importantly, my favorite one, not most importantly, my favorite one is our sales strategies, where we teach you new and innovative ways to position annuities, life insurance, and assets under management for your clients' pre-retirement and retirement needs. I'm going to go ahead and close that poll. Appreciate everybody who participated in that. We do have space for about 45 folks. Full disclosure, we are starting to fill up already. So if you are interested, definitely let Jake and I know. We'll get that registration link sent out to you ASAP and talk to you about all those next steps. Go ahead, Jake. We've also got qualifications for two phenomenal top producer trips going on right now. One is our trek to Quebec. Now, qualification does end for this on June 30th of this year. You're curious on where you're at on that qualification, don't want to miss out on this opportunity for you and a +1 to go to this beautiful location in August. We'll definitely let you know where you're at. We also have another trip, our Cap Cana, Dominican Republic trip. Qualification for that goes all the way through December 31st of this year, so still plenty of time to qualify for that one as well. Lastly, if you haven't followed us on Facebook or LinkedIn, this is a great way to make sure you stay informed with all of those industry updates, rate changes, product releases, and other information coming down the pipeline. So if you haven't liked us on Facebook or LinkedIn, definitely go ahead and do that now. Now we're going to go ahead and turn the presentation over to Grant Smith over here at American Life. And what I can tell you about Grant is he is a phenomenal resource over there. If we have any sticking points, if we have any, tough suitability reviews, anything that he can do to make that process go better, that's exactly what he does. It's a great resource for us over here at IAMS, and having, working with carriers to where you can reach out to somebody when that inevitable, challenge comes up. We all work with these new apps that are longer than any of us would want to, in an ever-changing and challenging environment. So you want to have those folks that you can rely on, and Grant Smith is definitely one of those people, and American Life is a fantastic carrier. With that, I'm going to turn the floor over to you, Grant.
Hey guys, thanks so much for having me on here. It's truly a pleasure to be back with IAMS and working in this capacity, and I appreciate the time to get in front of your distribution today and share what's exciting in American Life. It's been a fun start to the year. We're off to a record start already, and a lot of that is because of our niche product portfolio. I'm excited to share with the advisors on the phone with us today. So let me dive in with respect to everybody's time on do a little high level on American Life and who we are. So we've only been an annuity company for a little over 4 years. We've been growing faster than we ever have, year over year at record pace. On the left here, just to give you a quick background on our sales. In 2020 we launched as an annuity company, and at the time we were doing $416 million that year. And then last year, 2024, with no sales team, mind you, we did $1.2 billion. Right now, there's a lot of sand in the sandbox in our landscape here, but what we're doing is very unique. Our financial ratings and how we're pricing our product are one of the most unique ways to strategize and to ensure that our renewal rates remain intact for the duration of the block of business. You'll find that our renewal rates have always renewed at 100%. And we're coming off a meeting with AM Best that was excellent, and hoping for some good news here coming next month. So in the current state footprint, we merged. The reason we're not available in every single state yet is last year we are working on an acquisition and a merger that with private equity firm Antarctica Capital, who is the engine that drives our performance. And by working with that acquisition, we had to put the state footprint expansion on a freeze to prioritize that. The goal this year is to bring all states to you as soon as possible. So I've got a state footprint map. You can see basically both coasts are kind of open. They're in the middle, we're good. Biggest states right now, obviously, you know, we have availability in the mid-central United States, and our newest addition was Florida. So we're happy to have Florida. But again, we're putting our ducks in a row, and we're trying to get this state's expansion for you as soon as possible so you have access to our top of market products. Speaking of products, here's a product suite for you breakdown. You know, we're very unique and we're intentional on how we're bringing our solutions to market. We have 2 accumulation strategies that are FIAs, a MYGA product, and then we have one of the best MYGIAs that we launched actually with IMES, and that's called the American Fusion. And I'll get in a deeper dive into these products here in a second, but the bulleted items here on the left, you can just see our American Classic MYGA. We just raised that 5-year to 5.63, so it should be near top of market. Our American Select is going to be the highest premium bonus accumulation product in the industry today on the 10-year chassis at the lowest cost, right? So 23% premium bonus for only 80 bips. That's the cheapest and highest premium bonus you can get in the industry. Our American Fusion, that's a unique, more niche MYGIA compound hybrid type product to help you leverage the S&P 500 growth on the back end. So simply, you know, you get a bonus credit if the S&P 500 over 5 years does better than 25%. As you know, we've seen S&P do that just back-to-back years. So it's the market only goes up over time. That's a good option for those that maybe are on the fence, clients that are on the fence of moving all the way into an index annuity. This is a good stepping stone to get that additional growth and a guaranteed floor as well with a fixed rate. And then our Max Growth is our brand new accumulation product that we're just, it's really kind of sweeping the states right now with a lot of our IMO partners. This has 11.5% cap. It's a no fee accumulation product with rocket engine caps growth for you. And it also has an 8% S&P trigger. So the market moves just 0.1% positive, your clients get 8% growth. But I'll dive into some of these here in detail. I wanted to just quickly pivot back to what I mentioned on our financials. On paper, we're A-rated, right? We're very unique in how we manage our reinsurance. We've got a different arm that manages our reinsurance. We've got our own asset manager, and then we've got our own hedging team. Three different levers that help us to ensure that we're bringing the best rates, but more importantly, preventing bad phone calls. And what I mean by that is we're in the business of making sure that your clients don't call you in year 3 asking you, why did so-and-so carrier drop my rates from what I signed 3 years ago at contract? That's bad business. That's not the look we want to provide. We're in the business of ensuring consistency. And that's what we've been able to do since our founding. 100% of our renewal rates have renewed as launched. And we're proud to say that. That's on the index cap rates, the participation rates, and also our fixed account. I just want to make sure you guys were aware of the renewal rate history. And before diving into the seriousness of the competitiveness of behind the products, I wanted to tee this up. Right now, we're fresh in a bonus program launch that's getting double credits on production through the end of the first quarter. So another month to go. How this works is if you write, let's say, $2 million before March 31st, that equals $4 million in production credits, right? You're getting double the credits. So that would get you to the first bonus tier for us. right? What makes us unique here is we have a 9 million mark. That's the most robust competitive bonus payout in the industry. 150 basis points at 9 million. So if you do $4.5 million, by March, you're at that 9 million mark, right? And then we've got a stretch bonus for the top producers in the marketplace at 2% paid out on the year. So very competitive enhanced bonus products. And keep in mind, our 10-year FIA products are already very competitive on the street comp. And I'll highlight that in a second. I mentioned MYGA. MYGA's important to every carrier. The rating agencies like to see those guarantees on the balance sheets. But this is a space that we play in, right? And MYGA's not for everybody. It is for some people that just want to know what they wake up to every single day with no risk at all. But we just recently hiked a couple weeks ago our 5-year rate. I circled there, and that's going to be our 5.53%, right? And then the 3-year, you're getting 5.21%, right? So that's going to be near top of market. We're very competitive in the marketplace. But let's pivot over to what's been making our sales grow exponentially. And this is going to be because of our premium bonus product, our #1 selling product. If you have clients in underperforming annuities, at American Life, you can use a premium bonus to offset that surrender charge and get them out of the hole and move them into a more competitive performing index annuity. Our American Select 10 product, there's 3 different versions for it. Essentially, at the highest premium bonus is where you have to pay the fee, and that cost is you can see is 80 basis points. I've highlighted with arrows here the main key points of the product, and that's going to be from the premium bonus on the bonus plus versions 23%, right? So $100,000 goes in, your client gets 23% vested immediately, and God forbid they pass away, there's no vesting death benefit on that premium bonus. They get 100% of that, right? So that 100,000 would be 123,000 growing compound interest day 1. And that comes on the 3rd arrow on the bottom for only 80 bips. And I'm going to show you something here in a second that shows the competitive landscape for the premium bonus accumulation products. You'll see how competitive we are. And what is also unique about this is that middle arrow. We pay, in addition to that 23% premium bonus, for your clients that hold to maturity, right? If they hold the contract out to 10 years, and they don't take any other withdrawals, free withdrawals other than their RMDs, we're going to pay an additional 3% bonus on all of their accumulated growth as a bonus back-end payout, right? That's significant. This is by far one of the top growing accumulation premium bonus products in the industry. And keep in mind, again, this is going to be the #1 replacement product in the industry today to get your clients out of those underperforming FIAs or VAs out there. And to give you a competitive landscape breakdown, I ran this morning just to kind of showcase how we fare in the marketplace. And as I mentioned, the American Select has a buy-up bonus where you can get for 80 bips up to 23% premium bonus. So if you've got a client and 20% surrender charge, that 23% premium bonus will get them out of the hole, and we'll take that business all day. American Life on our no-fee bonus product, right, goes up to 17% and still has a 6% cap. So that's very competitive. We put a lot of the pricing in the premium bonus there because we have another accumulation product if you want full upside growth, where we're going to juice up the caps and the par rates on that one, which I'll talk about in a second, but still competitive. On the no fee, 17% premium bonus puts us top of market, 6% cap. And then if you look at our buy-up bonus, this is going to be our top selling one. This is the 23% premium bonus. Comes at only 80 bips. There's no competition in that space, right? You can see right here, Athene has a 20% premium bonus. Their fee is much higher. Same with North American, 20%. Their fee is higher as well. 23% premium bonus at 80 bips makes us super competitive. Now pivoting to Full growth, no fee accumulation. American Life right now, we don't have any income in index annuities. We focus solely on accumulation. That's where we're trying to grow right now, and we're doing a great job at that. Now, if you want to have clients, especially younger clients, that want the ability to keep up with market correlation in good markets, but also have a guaranteed floor and not risk anything with any uncertainty happening geopolitically or in the market from a global perspective, Max Growth 10 is going to be that product. This street comp on this is 7.25%. So in addition to the business you do, you can hit our bonus production, get those double credits, in addition to a very competitive street comp at 7.25%. And then right here, it sells itself. Obviously, the 11.5% S&P cap is what you're getting. We've got a 5% fixed rate, which is very competitive, and that 8% trigger rate. So what that means is let's say your clients have allocation into the S&P trigger rate, and it was a flat market. The market finished up just barely over positive, 0.11% positive, let's say. It doesn't matter. Everybody else is going to get 0.11% to their credits, their accounts. What you get, just because there was a positive performance and having exposure to our S&P trigger, you're going to get an 8% dump in credit, right? So just for being in that, it's very competitive, and on that S&P trigger rate is near top of market right now. And this is also liquidity friendly, right? That fourth bullet point on the left, we have a 5x5 is what we call it. So after 5 years, your clients can ultimately start liquidating the contract, and they can annuitize it after 5 years, and it pays the account value out over the remaining 5 years. So after 5 years, you can annuitize and get the account value paid out over 5 years at the fixed interest in between installments. So a very competitive option is there as well. So the Max Growth is going to be pure accumulation, no fee, the best upside to capture in the market. And it does have a premium bonus option on it as well, right? At no fee. So just keep in mind, the base version of this is where most folks go because you get the upside cap. If you do need a premium bonus, we see a lot of people going to our American Select product as the 17 or 23% premium bonuses. However, this one also has a competitive growth and premium bonus option if needed. On the bonus Max Growth 10, you can see on the right column, it does have a premium bonus up to 10%. Issues up to age 85, all of our products do. For 75 to 85, the premium bonus just lowers to 8% down from 10, but you still get a very competitive S&P cap of 8.5%. But again, focus on the S&P's caps here. That's what this product is meant to do, is get you the most upside issues from 0 to 85. Very competitive for older folks as well. So that's the Max Growth 10. And I quickly hit on, aforementioned map footprint of the United States that we are available in. Here's just a zoomed in option so you can look at it. Florida is an addition. Kentucky was a recent addition. Washington, D.C. is essentially our main coast, Eastern Atlantic coast offering. However, as I mentioned, as we speak, we are working with the states right now to get these loaded, and so you can start selling there if you have clients in those states. But in the meantime, what you see here in red is going to be the states that we do have availability in immediately. And I mentioned using a premium bonus to offset surrender charges. We updated our suitability guidelines. We realized last year we weren't as competitive from the suit perspective. We wanted to change that. We want to be friendly, and we have a very commercial compliance officer that understands what we do. And he wants to make sure we're doing it right, but also ensures that you guys, there's no block in selling, essentially. We're able to work together internally with our suitability and compliance teams and collaborate to ensure that we're not just following guidelines, but also being competitive in the marketplace. And we changed some things. So as I mentioned, keep in mind, I believe we're the only carrier in the market, Tim could correct me, but I believe we're the more competitive carriers in the marketplace that will allow a premium bonus plus the fixed interest to get a client out of the hole to replace their underperforming annuity. What I mean by that is, let's say you have a client with a 25% surrender charge. We will take the contract as young as 11 months old, right? For ACAT contracts, we're replacing those left and right. We can take those as young as 10 months old. So keep that in mind. But what you can, if you have a client with a 25% surrender charge, absolutely unhappy, getting dinged with a fee, there's no caps or upside potential, you can move them into our American Select 10 FIA. The 23% premium bonus will offset net up to 2% of that. Remember, it's a 25% surrender charge as an example. So the 23% premium bonus still gets them negative 2%. So how do we get them in the hole, out of the hole? Well, you have until the end of year one to get the client in the money. And how you do that is you put 100% of the premium for the first year in the fixed account, which would be 4%. At that rate, the 4% on top of the 23% is 27% upside, offsetting that 25% surrender charge. So they're 2% in the money, and we'll take that all day. So you have, again, until the end of the year to get them out of the surrender charge. And so replace. That's what we're focusing on. That's what this product, and that's a big focus point of our growth this year, is trying to get people from out of those underperforming annuities, you know, into something more competitive that can help them sleep at night. And then from a suitability perspective, we updated our guidelines. You can see previous guidelines from liquidity standpoint, much different. We weren't competitive. So now, you know, the client just needs to have 1 month of expenses covered if they're between ages 0 and 54. At 55 to 59, just 6 months of expenses covered. And anybody over 60 needs 1 year of expenses covered. Whereas prior to that, it was 1 year for anybody 0 to 64, which was no good, but that's changed now, and we're more in line with the marketplace. And from a non-liquid net asset standpoint, we can take as much as 60% of total net worth, not liquidity, total net worth into an annuity. So keep in mind 60% of that. And if the client is, we will work with, obviously we realize there's some very affluent clients out there as well with different scenarios from a financial picture. We will look at cases one-off as well. So just keep this in mind. We want to make sure that we're doing the right thing for your clients and realize everybody has a different financial picture. So we will view one-off scenarios. And I wanted to just let you guys know we have a brand new portal. Very simple. You can track your business. So go out there, get re-registered for the new portal if you're not already. Get contracted immediately. Get your product training done for Max Growth or our American Select 10 or our American Fusion, which is our MyGIA, and get those business sent over. I want to let you guys know today, for those of you that are on the call, let me know how I can help you. I want to physically hand deliver and give you the white glove service you need to ensure that your business is getting pushed through. So work with your folks at IMES and have them get in contact with me, and we're going to make sure that we push your business, and so you can maximize that bonus enhancement at the end of the year. But again, right here, we launched a brand new portal, super simplistic to use for not just the advisor, but also for the client, and track your business. Get your marketing pieces, upload documents, forms, track your commissions, everything you need to know in one place, simplified. And with that, I'm just going to conclude it. I'm going to throw out my email address as gsmith@american-life.com, gsmith@american-life.com. Leverage myself as an additional consultant in your book of business and how we can grow together with IMES. Thank you so much for the time today. if there's any Q&A, Tim, happy to take them.
Awesome. Thank you, Grant. We do have a couple questions here. I know you talked about the state availability, and that's obviously a huge priority after the transitions of 2024 and the mergers and all that good stuff. Where are you thinking Wisconsin's going to be? We have an agent who's specifically asking about Wisconsin.
Yeah, so the timing is, it's not that we have a concrete date where there's going to be a green light that just opens up states. We're filing with all states except for Vermont at the same time because they just have wacky guidelines. And, ultimately that's going to be the back line, but Wisconsin is a state that we want to get in immediately, as well as Pennsylvania is another high focus state, North Carolina, South Carolina, is obviously California and Washington. So as far as a timeline, I would, I want to say by late summer at the latest. We've got a team, this is all they're doing each day. So under promise, over deliver, but hopefully by the summertime, we'll have something available for you.
Awesome, thank you. Got another question that is, can you elaborate on how the bonus is taxed to the annuitant when it is credited to an after-tax annuity?
So on the American Select 10, as imagine we're talking, the question was, how is the bonus taxed?
How is the bonus taxed? So can you elaborate on how the bonus is taxed to the annuitant when it is credited to an after-tax annuity? So if we have a Roth or if we have non-qualified funds, how would the bonus be taxed?
Yeah, the bonus will just be a part of any of the growth outside of the cost basis. So if you're looking at an after-tax annuity, keep in mind when the distributions are taken, because of the way this annuities are set up, even as a non-qualified annuity, they grow tax deferred until the money is taken inside and put in the pockets of the client. It's going to be a LIFO, last in, first out payout structure. So the premium bonus would essentially be looked at within the total accumulation value. So it would be last in, first out. The premium bonus would be among the first ones taxed.
All right. Well, I do appreciate the presentation. As everyone can see, whether it's a MYGA, a MYGIA, or an accumulation-focused FIA, and of course, you've got legacy benefits with those products as well. American Life has a phenomenal product lineup. Jake and I are excited to answer those questions for you. Grant, any final last comments here before we log off and let everybody get to the rest of their Wednesday?
Yeah, thanks again. I just want to say, appreciate you guys. Go out there and sell, replace, replace, replace. I would leave you with this. We don't know where rates are going to be going, right? But what we do know now is rates are at some of the best they've ever been in the marketplace, the history of annuities. So if you have clients on the fence, tell them they need to move now, because we don't know what rates are going to be doing. We know Donald Trump is a fan of rates being lowered, which would ultimately be adverse to current offerings on new money. So have your clients make their moves now and let them know these rates won't be here forever. So take advantage.
Awesome. Thank you, Grant. Thank you, Jake. Everybody who joined today, appreciate your attendance here. Have a great rest of your day. Bye now.
Take care.